So let us know if the glitch is fixed. Hopefully the glitch is fixed. If you're just catching wind of this is part 2 tonight because we were having some technical difficulties. The video was stuttering. Just let us know. We'll make it right. It's the Friday Night Get Right. Yeah. It seems okay here. All right. Woo-hoo. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Thanks for sticking around, guys. When you ever gonna learn, it's not the songs, even though the moon is full. It's not the stars up there falling. Nope, it's you that's beautiful. When you gonna get it straight, it's not your lovely friends who are never dull. It's not the flowers in the city. Oh, it's you. It's beautiful. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom goes your heart. And marks in time the rhythm of the view. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom goes your heart. And the ocean, thanks to you, is blue. When you ever gonna know it's not your lover? It's not the rose-colored carnival. I know you might swear you see it in some other. Nope. It's you that's beautiful. When you ever gonna see, it's not the sun setting on the same river twice. It's not because the clouds are pirouetting. Nope, that's you that feels that nice. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom goes your heart, and it marks in time the rhythm of the view. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom goes your heart, and the ocean, thanks to you, is blue.
probably really hit me when I got inside the craft and looked around and began to understand how the craft was operated and finally grasped the whole project as a whole, as what we were doing, the fact that we weren't building this thing, we were trying to find out how it was made. We were back engineering it. When I first got to look inside the craft, all I can say, it's an ominous feeling. You walk in there and it feels as if you shouldn't be there. I know that sounds kind of corny, but it's a real ominous feeling. It's not an exciting feeling. It brings up a whole lot of questions in your mind. I only witnessed one test flight up close, officially. That I was just inside the hangar. The craft lifted off the ground, virtually noiseless, other than a small corona discharge on the bottom of the craft, indicating the presence of high voltage. That dissipated at about 30 feet, and it stood there completely silently, and moved over to the left and to the right, and sat back down. That was the entire test. This was quite a scientific feat, to lift something completely silently, under control, and perform a maneuver like that.
From deep inside the underground test facility, Lazar learned how these craft operate by studying their propulsion systems.
Obviously, the ET craft do exist. Something had to build them, so there must be aliens. And since there are, and the craft are there must be some sort of factory and an entire civilization somewhere. And if in fact that is true, and it apparently is, then there must be others.
world to you. Do not presume that you know what I want.
In recognizing a communist, physical appearance counts for nothing. If he openly declares himself to be a communist, we take his word for it.
In fact, the whole universe is expanding in all directions, getting bigger and bigger, like a balloon inflating. I admit this sounds strange, but to cosmologists, it's like winning the lottery. Because to work out where the universe came from, all we need to do is to stop time and make it run in reverse. Rewind further, and everything gets closer together. A lot closer together. All the galaxies, in fact every single thing, converges to a single point, the start of everything, 13.7 billion years ago.
Oh, yeah. It's always when I think I'm going nowhere, I find myself at home like you never knew. Always when I find someone that makes me wonder, when I fall in love, will it be with you? It's not always in my wallet, it's not always in my hair, but it's always morning in New Orleans somewhere. My last car spilled on the sidewalk. Now I'm walking another line. Last thing I want right now is more music. Checkpoint Charlie is okay, I'm fine. And then some brilliant music fills the air. Oh, it's always morning in New Orleans somewhere. staying halfway now between the madhouse and the zoo. I'm awake with one eye closed to the things in me I see in you. It's almost like I've died and gone there. It's always morning in New Orleans. It's always morning in New Orleans. It's always morning in New Orleans. Somewhere. Shaking my soul, grooving, not shoving, taking it slow, sharing in the trouble, sharing in the pain. Oh, you can't just lock loneliness away. No, you can't just lock loneliness away. I mean, all we really need is a really deep breath Oh, that was a real one. Oh, yeah. A good dance floor and sing along song. Someone to pour the wine while we smoke away the crime. We can save the world all night long. We can save the world all night long. Just moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving like shoving, taking it slow, sharing in the trouble, sharing in the pain. We can't just lock loneliness away. No, we can't just lock loneliness away. Hey, 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 yeah. another verse. I just remember there's another verse. I reckon that is true. I mean, I've seen it on the news. Every 2 minutes, someone's stuck in jail. You know, most of it didn't hurt nothing but the dirt. It was just because the mindset said. It was just because their mindset said. We should be moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving not shoving, taking it slow. Moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving not shoving, taking it slow. Moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving not shoving, taking it slow, moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving not shoving, taking it slow, moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving not shoving, taking it slow, moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving not shoving. Slow, move my loving, shaking my soul, moving that shoving, taking it slow, yeah, slow, taking it slow, shaking my soul, moving that shoving, taking it slow, moving my loving, shaking my soul, moving that shoving, taking it slow. Failure. Give a prize for a heartache at the fair. Give a dime for every time I feel the jailer. If juggling just meant throwing things in the air. Not getting younger, never found that fountain. My bigger dreams now fit in my hand. I kept looking for that big rock candy mountains. You can't count on, can't walk to never, never land. Can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven. They only threw parades for self-destruction, sang praise for singing out of tune. If I only got paid for doing nothing, if it all didn't happened so soon. Not getting younger, never found that fountain. My bigger dreams now fit in my hand. I'm stopped looking for that big rock candy mountain. Just can't count on, can't walk to never, never land. Can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven. wasn't either or, love was fear. Finds you when you try to disappear, scares you into the light so near, just to hold you in its arms forever, dear. Not getting younger, never found that fountain. My bigger dreams now fit in my hand. I've stopped looking for that big rock candy mountain. You can't count on, can't walk to never, never land. Can't fly to heaven, 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 can't fly to heaven. Can't fly to heaven, 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 can't fly to heaven. Can't fly to heaven, 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 can't fly to
All right, we landed. That was a soft landing. Good job.
I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. We didn't even end up in the tree.
Feet down.
We landed on the ground.
Feet down. Didn't even scuff up the shoes.
Oh my goodness. What fun.
Damn, dude.
I
love it. Love you. Love everything about it. Always.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Thank you. Oh, all right. Well, thank you. Oh, too kind. Too kind. How about that, Lex? Oh, my goodness. Oh, we felt it. We felt your love all night. Kept us flying. Kept us flying. We actually flew to heaven. We just got back to tell you it's true. It's there. We went up and hung out at the pearly gates for a second, played him a song, and asked if we could just. We got to the gates, and the guy was like, all right, come on in. And we're like, hey, can we go back? And he was like, well, normally you trade something for that. And he's like, what do you got? And we played him a song, and after that, they let us come back. Yep. And so here we are to say goodnight.
It's kind of cool that it was streaming that whole thing too. So
I
you
know,
guys
right?
went with it. You have no idea.
God gave us like a spacecraft to fly there in because that's what we wished for. That was one of our last wishes. Like, if we're going to heaven, can we go there in a spaceship? That's what I wished for. And what a trip. Wow. It's all real. We've come back to tell everybody, and everybody we meet, we're going to be like proselytizing because we've been to heaven and back in a spaceship, folks.
Yep. As soon as I get this probe thing out that they left in me, I will be right on that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'm not as
they weren't
thrilled as
interested
you right
in me.
now.
It's like, it's like my wife always gets bit by the mosquitoes. I don't know.
I am not as completely happy about the situation as you are. I'm not as chipper. I'm not as chipper.
Hey, I'm trying to be here for you, but it's still funny.
You're chipper, and I have a chip on my shoulder because they left something. You know when you have surgery and they leave the forceps in
Oh
there?
yeah,
on
I had a
accident?
piece of glass in my foot for like 10 years
Right,
that they
see?
left in.
Somebody put some glass in there,
Personal
and it
experience
was like,
with it.
damn, dude, really? You just left me in there?
It's the
Oh
worst.
my gosh, it's like,
Yeah,
could have like taken it out when you were there.
not cool.
So
It'll come out on its own in like 7 years.
it was bad enough. It was bad enough.
Where am I hearing the echo of the show on your TV?
Oh gosh, I think I unmuted.
If you're wondering how we got that sound tonight, folks, a little behind the music.
The whole thing was delayed.
I had to switch to this to our split shot being me. I had to put this effect on me to
I like
match
it.
you
Oh, cool.
because when I had like the clear cam,
Clear cam. It was too bright.
it was a little much. I thought.
I heard you the other show sometime earlier this week. You were talking about like, yeah, he was like, if you were like, if you were in here and wanted to read a book, you'd have to turn a light on.
Right.
But it looked
So
really
bright.
bright.
So bright.
Really bright.
Yeah,
Looked really bright.
It's wild.
Oh man.
Oh
I mean,
man,
that was a deep breath right then.
that was so nice.
And
Oh, look, we have a party at watching. We got Amy's out there, Kendi's out there, Andrew Gwisty's in the house. Did you guys just hop in? What are y'all doing? I guess it's early out there.
yeah, I guess
This is
so.
this is our part 2. We're on our second set. We had to do a full reboot earlier.
Almost felt like that was I almost felt like that was a leaving song, but
Oh, I feel
now
like
it
we
can't
were.
be.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were done. That was a great ending. It had a nice. We wrapped up the story and
Dude,
felt really good.
when I changed to that beat at the end, just gonna do a little play-by-play for you, a little analysis, a little public analysis, a little backstage chatter for the folks that matter. The beat that I went to, and I sped it up, and you knew you went right to "Moving by Love," and good job.
Oh.
Cheers to you on that, because that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh wow,
That's the moving beat, and I went to
that's
it
so funny.
thinking that song, sped it up to 120, the whole thing.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So there's a little analysis, little behind-the-scenes peek at the buttons.
Yeah, those. More buttons every week.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how we can. We were daydreaming earlier about since we're building the spaceship, and since I started this show, I've been talking about how I'm building a spaceship. And I've been from like at first I'm like we're building an airplane or whatever, and then there were so many wings on it, it was becoming spherical. I was like, this is a freaking spaceship. We're building a spaceship. And some days I would add wings, and other days I would remove wings, and that keyboard goes, or that effect goes, or that way of doing it. Just building a spaceship. And then we started having controls and stuff on our show, and I was like, wouldn't it be a perfect manifestation of all those years of building if when people tune into the whole other, it's almost like watching Star Trek. We envision our ship, and we have it like we can like show us in the windows from outside our ship, and we can show it flying through the universe and doing spirals and stuff. It would be like part of our cartoon, part of the whole other animated Scooby-Doo, the Mystery Machine, the bag, the spaceship from the outside. Now that we have these interior shots, and we can completely eventually imagine the whole spaceship on a 3-dimensional dream. Just like,
Yeah.
here's the cockpit. We're in the cockpit, and you go through there. I need like they have the ready room. Oh, Clayton Moody's out there saying food show, all caps. Beam me up, Nathan. There is this dream now that Hippie Fiasco is a channel and not just a show. That like, there's so much potential that we could play with other people having shows in regular time slots throughout the week, like Moody Man doing a cooking show every Monday at 6 or something.
That would be cool.
Just like making the goal to just fill up the schedule on Hippie Fiasco Rides Again, the channel.
Right.
So there's always something cool and interactive going on. But it's a lot of work, too. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew again. But there's probably a nice community way of achieving it. The rub is the easiest on me would probably be to have people send me ready-made videos, and I schedule them and pre-upload them so they go live at a certain time. But that's not as interactive as the. If I really had a budget, that would not be how it would launch. It would all be live and interactive. But boy, that takes a team. Hey, is this?
Do you know who that
this
is?
just in?
Yeah,
Sam?
this was texted to me. Yeah, 30 minutes ago. I think what I must have been doing. We have to listen back.
I think you're supposed to sample that, and we're supposed to rock out to it.
Well, that's the
That's
your
a-
love lifting me higher.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so when I was at I don't even know, man. I was at freaking Hershey Park or something with the kids, and we were leaving, and that song was on, and I stopped and I recorded it and I sent it to him because ever since we played on Jam Cruise, and he was like, all right, just keep doing that. And I was like, the whole time? And so he's like, yes, the whole time. And it was a whole thing that we joked on that trip, and it just kind of lived on. So I think I must have been playing that bass line during at some point in one of those jams. I must have stumbled upon it, and he totally called me out on it right there and was like, send it to me. Because it was footage. It's footage. Let me show you. It's footage of him watching the stream. Sorry, I should have set that up better. It's footage of him watching the stream.
That would be a fun thing to do during the show. Is people can text us sounds, and we'll incorporate them into our jams.
Yeah, I could play them right through the phone.
Into the sampler?
I can play them into my pickup. It'll be all kind of weird, but it would be there.
Right.
Maybe even better. But no, I couldn't very quickly get it on here.
Right. I bet we could figure that out, though, if we really thought about it. The shortest path between Discord and your Torres.
Or even if it had its own channel and it was like an app on the iPad or something.
Bam. There it is.
Yep.
Yep. Boom. There it is. iPhone into the...
Yep.
Then it could be text message. It could be Discord. Any way they get it to you. Willie could just sing some a cappella stuff into a text message, and we could just loop it.
Yeah, I mean it could be so perfect. Sam Chase, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. That worked.
I wonder if he's still doing it, because he would want me to still be doing that. I wonder if he's still out
He's like,
there.
God, quit giving me these false starts. I'm ready to rock this party right now.
He's trying to fall asleep. He can't get it out of his head.
Andrew is in here. He says, replying to Kindy, just for a second, deep into some old new 71 vinyl. Wow, so are we, sort of.
71 dead?
It sounds juicy. Friday night get right with some 71 vinyl.
Yeah, I can hear the crackle already.
You really
the good
can.
crackle.
The good stuff. It's like
Are you serious? You really have that sound right now?
sitting by a campfire.
You really have that sound right now.
It's modern day campfire.
Nathan Moore, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
AV.
you. Thank you.
Producer behind the show. Well, should we roll the credit? Is this kind of rolling the credits? Maybe
Yeah,
right
I
now?
guess it sort of is.
Okay, executive producer Nathan
The end
Moore.
of Saturday Night Live.
Producer Nathan Moore. Bassist Lex Park. All other things that you see, Nathan Moore. Look at that. I love the meter on the control panel.
I know, you just want to make it move. Hey, thank you guys for playing along out there. It was fun seeing some live painting going on in the disco. There was some drumming tonight in the disco, all that stuff.
I love those guys. I don't know you guys. I don't know who it is, but Man, that is so fun seeing you every week playing those drums. I actually ran into a friend tonight and was telling him about it, and he was asking about the disco. And I told him, I said, there's this, there's that. And there's these guys that play drums, like djembes and hand drums along. They just play along like most of the night, and they got their camera on and they're in it. They're in it. So thanks for coming along with us on the ride. That must be fun. I like playing along to it. So
I really love how especially the show. I mean, all my shows are, it's an interactive thing to a certain extent. Like somebody will say something in the chat, and the next thing you know, I'll be singing a song I never would have sang if they hadn't said that in the chat. And so it's sort of meta in that way. I love that about it. And the whole other is like a whole other level of that. At one point there was a puppet in the disco tonight, and I completely changed the way I was playing immediately. It was just like, And it's just a constant flow of that, even the animated GIFs in the chat part of it, like send the music off into a whole nother direction, especially when it's on the screen. And now I feel like we're adding the soundtrack to what people are watching. Like it's significant.
Yeah. So true.
How do we get out of here?
I don't know. Do we play another song?
That's a tough one.
Shit. Now that we got these early starts, we'd only be an hour into our usual start time.
We would be wrapping up our first song right about now.
We would be wrapping up our first song right about now, Nathan.
Yeah.
Bastards. What the hell's wrong with them? What the hell's wrong with us?
What a fun night.
I'm sorry, I'm cursing. You're going to have to bleep that out.
I didn't even catch that. I'll bleep it later.
Well, I said bastards, and what the hell's wrong with us?
BMLP. Bill Murray Loves Percy's asking for Rolling Home.
Wow.
It's a good leave-in song.
Let's just do it acoustically.
I don't know. We could.
You're like, no, let's go.
Well, at least we should be ready to let's go.
Yeah. All right. I got to think about that because I love that song so much, and I'm like, wow, I would want to make something for it.
Right. To everything, turn, turn, turn.
This might work.
Wait, here you go. I'll give you a second because I want to. We have so many people watching right now. I feel like. Yeah, there you go. Rolling home, baby.
See, there you go.
Yeah, let's do it.
There you go. 170 BPMs,
yeah,
Nathan
let's do this.
Our hearts can't even take that pace.
I'm going to put a pitch shifter on my voice. And
dude, we're getting old. 170, we have no business.
Oh, yeah, we do. We have to. It's imperative. I got to find this folder. I got it. Adverts.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's do it.
Well,
Let's do it like
hello.
this, and then I'll kick.
You are watching a show on the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again network, which pretty much makes you one of the coolest people on the planet. On Tuesday and Thursday nights, we have American Night Owl with Nathan Moore. It comes on at 1:30 in the morning on the East Coast. That's 10:30 at night on the West Coast. And it's really cool. On Thursdays at 8, we have OK Google It with Mr. Moore. That's Nathan's dad. It's really fun. It's a trivia game show that you can play from home. The first right answer in the chat gets the points, and the winner wins some Taos Hum hot sauce. It is so much fun. You gotta check that out. And then on Friday nights at 11:30, we have the whole other performing live right here on the channel. Lex Park and Nathan Moore do long exploratory versions of Nathan's songs, and it's pretty much unbelievable. You really gotta check it out. That's the lineup so far, but I'm sure new shows will be added in the future. Be sure to click subscribe to the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again channel on YouTube, and click that bell so you get notified whenever there's a show.
I can't believe all I've seen is over. I can't believe how beautiful it's been so far. So far. I rode the road, New York to San Francisco. Took 10 years to make it to the Shenandoah. And quite a few cars. Quite a few cars. Now I'm driving to the radio, dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home.
Did I mess up?
I can't wait to hear whether Joe Warner lost in Lorraine. Oh, I'd be there, but there's a party just down the way. Tonight I feel like playing. Tonight I feel like playing. Oh, and Daniel's gonna be there, that's such a good feeling. I bet Dad's laughter is gonna shake the ceiling. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm driving to the radio, dancing with the rabbits on the stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home. Go ahead, Lex. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm bound to miss the highway. No one around here could ever know how good I was at that. But I'd miss them more. I'd miss them more. Who knows, I might meet a girl that wants to go somewhere. Well, now I could take her there, that's for sure. That's for sure. So I'm driving to the radio and dancing with the rabbits on the stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home,
Very beautiful. And teaching me that Bevel, you need to make yourself emotionally strong person. Did you get it? You need to make yourself a strong person, like this sand. You know, and there is no one on earth, no one in the universe which can hurt you, which can hurt your soul. Okay? You are tough as the mountain.